and welcome to Playing Flute with Kaili. My name is Kaili and I'm a flutist from Toronto, Canada. Today we are talking about how to stand properly when playing the flute. So first what we'll do is talk about our resting position. Our feet will be hip-width apart, feet facing forward, the knees are soft, the pelvis is loose, so not to one side or the other, but nicely centered and relaxed, and that means our abdomen will be relaxed and ready to expand and receive a lot of air. One thing to mention about our feet on the ground is that we want to have the weight equally distributed. Okay, so the weight, think of each foot, the big toe, the baby toe, the big toe and the baby toe, and the heel of each foot equally having the weight. And so you can kind of even move a little bit from side to side and feel nice and stable. All right, so now let's talk about how we get into playing position. So our right foot can angle to about 2 o'clock to the right and step back a few inches. So we're still hip width apart, but now our body is facing an angle. And then we bring the flute up, and our flute will be parallel to the music stand if it's in front of us, or to the audience. So our body is on an angle and our flute is up. And this is great because when we're like this, our right arm here is in front of our body. So I'll show you from the side here. So resting position, angle the right foot to the right, step slightly back, and then the flute comes up, okay? And our body is facing to the right, our elbow here is in front of the body. All right, so let's practice that a few times. So our right foot, angle to the side slightly, and step back, and the flute comes up. And what's important is that the right elbow is in front of the body. If we were to get into playing position with our body facing forward and the flute parallel, then what would happen is the right elbow is behind our body and there's a twist in the torso, in the upper torso, and this will constrict our airstream and also cause tension in the muscles. I'll show you that from the side. So if we get into playing position with our body facing forward, notice there's a twist in the upper body. The right arm is behind the body, and that causes that twist and constriction. So if we get into playing position with the right foot slightly behind, this way, our body is much more aligned and with the least amount of tension. All right, so another thing to think about when you're standing to play the flute is our knees. We have to make sure that the knees are nicely loose and not locked. Sometimes when we're stressed out, we lock our knees, okay? And that causes the muscle tension to rise in our legs here in these muscles, and also right into our abdomen and our pelvis. So keep the knees nice and soft. You want to be able to bend quite a bit so that you're really free and you can move around when you're playing. However, if you're moving around when you're playing, be careful that you're not moving too much of the torso like that, but you're moving more as one piece. All right, well, I hope that video was helpful. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch, and see you next time.